Hey guys, welcome back to Spectrum. We would like to thank the Try Guys for being such awesome guests in this episode, and we would like to remind you that if you want to participate by either suggesting prompts for future episodes or predicting what the cast's answers will be in the video, you can follow us on Instagram and get involved that way. So check us out and enjoy the episode.
Views can't be all that matters, because if that was the case, then the greatest artists of our generation would be Vine compilations, which are great. They're dope.
I'm Keith Habersberger.
I'm Ned Fulmer.
I'm Zach Kornfeld.
I'm Eugene Lee Yang.
And I'm a Try Guy.
I always look forward to finding out things that I don't already know.
Not looking forward to answering personal questions, but really, who is?
I just hope that this is a chance for you to get to know us more deeply and intimately than ever before.
I look forward to creating the most insane, chaotic Jubilee Spectrum video in the history of this channel.
Hi.
That was pretty
Pretty good.
pretty fucking stupid.
Pretty good.
This is our first prompt. I will try anything. 3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I guess says the odd man out. Like, I'll try anything once.
No, I'm going back here.
Ooh.
You can't be in the middle.
Can't be there.
Oh. Well, I don't want to murder anybody.
Well, you've never tried murdering someone.
I'm just
Right.
trying. Oh, so
just try to murder
I could
somebody.
try to murder someone, but not
But you
actually
fail.
kill them. We always associate trying with positivity.
Yeah, man, I guess I didn't think about murdering someone as being part of the...
You guys see that Ned Fulmer is a murderer.
No,
Yeah.
well, I'm not a strong murderer.
In the Try Guys, I'm the cute one. I'm the neurotic Jewish one. I'm the guy that talks with his hands a lot, uses a lot of pop culture references when they're not necessary, and pushes probably more of our absurdist content.
Cats is an underrated film. 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, there's a lot of semantics there. Yeah.
What are you doing? You know you're on this side.
I think here.
That movie is so objectively abysmal that it transcends to a new realm of being as a modern cinematic masterpiece. So I'm standing here to say that I stand for Cats.
Hot dogs are sandwiches.
Is pizza an open-faced sandwich? Is a taco a sandwich?
If you think a hot dog is a sandwich, you are wrong.
And you should unsubscribe from this channel.
Aliens exist.
Aliens. The universe is vast and infinite and ever expanding. There's gotta be life somewhere.
And look at the lobster. What a creature the lobster is. How can this earth have both humans and lobsters?
How do you know that we're not aliens?
I don't.
Prom is a waste of time and money.
Yeah.
I watched my prom date hook up with someone else.
Yeah, same. Actually,
Yeah, it hurt. It still hurts.
My prom date for one of mine was dating someone else at the time, but the prom is what changed it and got us to start dating. So I'm sort of
You're the
but
villain.
we didn't make out. We just fell in love.
I would eat the tastiest brownie in the world, even if it had a little bit of poop in it.
A little bit of poop you've probably eaten before.
I don't care much for brownies.
But it's the tastiest one in the world, Eugene. Don't you want to say that you had
But like,
the
I don't really
best?
care. I mean, like, I eat so like, I don't care about food.
Yeah, so there you go. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, we're just talking about eating. I'm way over here. I am the Try Guy, known for his greatest hits of not being white or straight. I'm also probably best known for being the one with the darkest opinions and the least optimistic view on life. Everything is going slowly to shit.
I am the best try guy. 3, 2, 1, go.
It's tough. You know, it changes all the time.
You guys felt us move this way and didn't want to seem like an asshole.
I think that our strength is that there is not a standout. We are truly an ensemble, and we're all great in different ways, and that's hopefully what makes us fun to watch.
I don't know. I think Keith's the best Try Guy.
Okay. All right, cool. We all have like fans that feel that maybe they like me the most, or they like Zach the most, or like Ned or Eugene the most, but our dynamic speaks to lots of people in that way, but they still come back for the show more than they come back for our individual products. Gotta be honest though, it feels really cool over here.
I'm gonna
You guys
try
are
it.
so far
Should we
away.
try it?
You should give it a shot.
Try some confidence.
You should give it a shot. It feels good to think that maybe you are like
I
the best.
am the best try guy.
Oh no, it just never crossed my mind. I think we're just an ensemble.
I miss BuzzFeed. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'll take this one.
I mean, no, but
Right, it's like, I don't miss it, but there were so many awesome people that worked there. We really helped to build that video department, and it was a really magical time. It was before Facebook even had video, and we were like experimenting, and it was really cool, and it felt like you were on the ground floor of something exciting for a whole cultural revolution of how content existed. But I'm way happier now.
But the question was, do you miss BuzzFeed? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't miss BuzzFeed at all.
Right.
Sure, those early days were great, but now we're in the early days of building something new and exciting with our awesome creative people on our own staff for ourselves, and it's way better.
yeah.
Yeah, it is way better. Just a sentimental boy sometimes, and I think about, we met there, you know?
Yeah.
So that's, you know, I got to acknowledge it.
I mean, I don't miss middle school, but like, yeah, there were people that I liked there.
I interpret miss to mean like, would you like to go back?
Okay. then
Right,
I'll
no,
come
I don't want to
yeah,
go
right,
back.
okay.
I'm the food guy with the group. I'm the goofy one. I do a lot of silly fast food videos, a lot of absurd impromptu singing, and I probably try to avoid responsibility the most.
I'm worried about Keith's health because of the eating videos. 3, 2, 1, go.
I guess.
If Keith is worried about his health, then I guess I should be worried about his health.
Well, somewhat. You know, it's a lot of eating really poor quality meats, and it creates a lot of stomach stretching.
Well,
A year
that sounds
ago-
bad. That
A year
sounds real
ago,
bad.
I'd be here, but today I think maybe I'm over here because I know what you do in your lifestyle now. You're
Yeah.
much healthier in your lifestyle.
Yeah, once those videos started becoming popular, it was about the same time I decided I shouldn't be so unhealthy. So, you know, I showed up today with a green smoothie, and I'm working out 2 to 3 times a week, which I never did before. And also, when I shoot those videos, I try to work out a lot the days before, so my metabolism's better.
And I think that you are so hyperly aware of what's going into your body at other times, maybe because of it, that maybe eating all that garbage is making you a better person.
Yeah, maybe.
Because you ate like shit before.
I did eat terribly before.
And honestly,
Yeah.
I think like eating garbage every day is probably worse than eating it all concentrated
For
at
one video.
day.
Yeah.
You know, maybe the videos have made him a healthier person.
Wow,
Weird.
you've convinced
Get over
me.
here.
Let's make some more.
You should eat garbage too.
I am proud of every video on our channel. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, really?
It is an achievement to have 2 videos a week on your
Yes,
channel
exactly.
for almost 2 years, even if some of the videos aren't as good as others.
That's right.
That's kind of like saying you're proud of your shitty kid.
When you're independent, every video is a triumph.
No. I agree
Even
that
the
I'm
shitty
happy
ones.
that we have 2 videos a week, but I'm not proud of every video.
Well, I don't think these guys care that much for the bark slur. It's a short-lived series where I rated people's dogs.
I made a video where I watched every Dolan Twins video, thought it was gonna be a big hit. It wasn't.
I thought it was a good idea rather than not release videos in January when we went on a Christmas vacation to release compilation videos. They were both very average. People saw right through it. Oh, it's just audio. I can look wherever I want. I'm the one that always talks about his wife and his baby. I'm the quote-unquote responsible one, but really, I can be quite irresponsible.
I consider myself famous. 3, 2, 1, go.
Can't go to Disneyland without taking about 40 photos.
Yeah, I'm not like Justin Bieber.
No, dude, you're just like Justin Bieber.
Thanks, man.
You're wearing the same sweatshirt color that he wears in that song that's not that great.
Yummy?
Yummy.
Is that what it's called?
Is that about what I think it's about?
Yes.
I'm here because I see growth.
Well, I mean, we're internet famous. I used to say we were famous because you're famous to a huge demographic, but then there's other demographics that are like completely locked out. So sometimes like kids will come up and then their parents are like, who's that? Who are you? And it's weird to deal with someone who's like super excited and someone who's almost being like condescending because they haven't heard of you.
But I go to an Ed Sheeran concert, I get recognized a lot. I go to an NFL game, I can usually coast by with a hat and a jersey and, enjoy the game.
I'm affected by trolls and hate comments. 3, 2, 1, go.
It's impressive.
Considering I'm the most insecure too. I'm saying somewhat disagree because on the whole, I know that psychologically for every one negative comment you read, it's the power of 1,000 positive comments. So to do anything in the public eye, you need to learn to just shake it off and not take it to heart because it's just bogus.
I mean, I do what you guys are saying, but it still affects me. There was an episode of Try DIY that we almost took down because there was so many negative comments about our significant others.
I don't talk about it, but I constantly get comments about my race and my sexuality. Sure. And I've constantly gotten comments about that in person before I was even an entertainer. So as strong as I need to appear, which I think is a requirement as a representative of that race and sexuality, I'm still like the sensitive kid who got made fun of for it. I'm sensitive to it because I have to make sure everything I do is empowering and not making me look weak.
I guess in reality, I am probably over there. I just know that this
wish
is
I
where
could be over there.
This is where I need to be.
Yeah, this
to
is
do
my
this.
active choice of how I deal with it is to
Yeah, I mean,
not
we're
let it
supposed
bother
to
me.
be all the way over there.
Yeah.
So maybe our feet are here and our hands are over there.
Do you want to
Like
make
Twister?
a bridge together?
Yeah, let's make a bridge.
Wow.
Yeah, come on. Come on, we're gonna.
Yeah.
View counts matter to me. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm such an artsy fuck, I'm sorry.
I would understand any answer in this prompt. They matter because they're pretty much a direct relation to your earnings.
Yeah.
And since we have a company with other people that rely on that company to be successful for their income as well. And it's exciting when a video like starts getting views really fast in that first day because you feel accomplished because it means it's resonating with people, it's spreading.
Exactly.
You put good in the world. And
It's gotten that much farther. The message has spread that much further. Look, if view counts didn't matter at all, we wouldn't be here. You wouldn't even be watching this video because this company wouldn't exist.
There are often times where you do not accurately predict the success of the video. And sometimes that's frustrating because there are videos that you work really, really hard on and you think they're really awesome and then they perform okay. And then there are videos that you sit down and you eat a table full of fast food and it crushes and you're like, well, this isn't the best message.
Views can't be all that matters because if that was the case, then the greatest artists of our generation would be Vine compilations, which are great. They're dope. You want to hopefully find the middle ground. How do you make something that is great and meaningful and deep and specific that also can find its niche and thrive and grow?
Yeah. But if we were getting 10 times as many views, but we thought all of our content was very shallow and hollow and not enriching the world, I think we would feel pretty bad about ourselves.
Like, we have videos that have 8, 10, 20 million views. There's one video I made that has 1 or 2 million views, and that's the video that I got talked to about more than anything. So it's not that direct.
We let someone new join the Try Guys. 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, it's not that simple, like letting someone join, that implies that the show is just talent based. And it's not just talent based, it's directorial, it's produced, it's really well thought out, it's based on a lot of statistics and measuring over like 6 years. I could be on either somewhat,
I mean, joining to me is like there's some, random person here with like a yellow hoodie, and we're like, hey, it's Carl. We've been doing it for so long, I don't think we're ever we'd have to call it something different, like the new Try Guys.
You can never say never. Like, yes, the 4 of us, no, it's probably hard to imagine that dynamic changing. But I think it's inevitable for our growth that in the next 5, 10 years, yeah, I think it's going to benefit us to expand the cast and allow people with different perspectives and different backgrounds to try things that will deepen and enrich in our videos and allow us to grow in different directions.
We're friends outside of the videos. 3, 2, 1, go.
You liar.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
We hang out on the weekends, we go on vacations together.
But Zach and Keith are the best friends.
Yeah, you guys better step it up.
Well, I mean, Ned obviously has a son. Eugene is also like normally got some gala he's going to, so he's harder to hang out with on a whim. And Zach and I are pretty not busy outside of work. They were all my groomsmen in my wedding because, yeah, they're some of the most important people in my life.
And I've been forcefully told that for my eventual wedding, I'm gonna have to do the same.
Yep. The nature of the show that we do, friendship is a result of the experiments because you're doing all these new things together. You're very vulnerable around one another in like every context. So doing that 200 times with the same people, the best friend boot camp you could ever have.
We're actually delusional. We're not friends, but the experiences make us think that we're friends.
Being a Try Guy has made me a better person. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, I think it's made me a better friend, and I think it's made me more open. I was shaped by a lot of more formative experiences with my background that really pulled me from dark places, and I think that this has just been the most successful friendship I've ever had, but it certainly hasn't, I don't think it's constructed the core of my character.
It's made you a happier person?
Yeah, I mean, it's made me somewhat happier, yeah. I think, but
Has it made you like babies a little bit more?
You're a baby, it's made me like a little bit more.
I agree it has made me a better person, but I think there are probably ways in which our work ethic to this company has maybe made me a worse person to some people in my life, right? Like as we have become more busy, my time with other friendships or relationships has certainly dwindled a bit, and I feel bad about that sometimes.
I think we're really lucky that we get to do so much stuff that I never would have otherwise done.
Yeah,
And I think that's made me a better person for sure.
Yeah, if you measure a life in experiences, this is the single greatest thing that could have ever happened to us. And then on just a much more personal level, it's made me more confident and secure with who I am. It's made me happier. It's allowed, I think, my personality to thrive and flourish, where before being on the internet, I think I was a very insecure, closed-off person. And somehow subjecting myself to strangers in the world made me a much happier guy.
Nice.
And I made 3 best friends.
All right, that's a wrap, guys.
Oh God, you're gonna end it on that?
Yeah.
You're gonna end it on that note?
I love it.
Okay.
And a dad callback. Don't forget that.
Don't tap.
Did anybody's opinion offend you?
Yeah, I'm deeply offended.
About the cats one.
Yeah. Ned hasn't even seen the movie.
I haven't
he
seen
thinks
it
that he can speak. Well, I'm sorry.
I know, we were
What?
supposed to see it this last weekend, we didn't.
Look, Cats is not a good movie,
It's
but it's
bad.
bad
Oh,
good
yeah.
if you know it's bad good and you are very high.